It's week 17 of the
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones.
You enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't you?
Yeah,
Last week's game.
Good. Four touchdowns, one pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I didn't know if you would play him this week or not if you were the head coach.
Hey, they got the win.
You got the win, so you're going to give him another chance?
Give him another shot.
All right. I think the ratio is pretty good. He'll try to eliminate the interception, but he wants to keep that hot streak going, throwing touchdown passes.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. First carry for Josh Jacobs. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. You look at this Eagle defense. This unit, they struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. Under center, it'll be the Southern California native standing at 6'4", Sam Darnold.
And the thing with Sam Darnold is we know the skill set is there. May not be the most mobile or strongest arm quarterback in the league, but usually plays with really good poise, and at his best, like a point guard in basketball, able to move around and distribute the rock.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Darnold from the gun. A short throw there, pulled in by all. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Now Darnold. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Jason Myers now for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And his numbers this year have been eye-popping in a lot of categories. In one area that stands out, he's the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback here in the latter part of the season. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Has his man, it's Shakir. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. A first carry for Najee Harris. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Darnold now to throw. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
Play action. It's Darnold. As it completes to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And they run with Harris off the option. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 14 carries, 59 yards.
They've won 2 straight games, and they've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. To throw is Darnold. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's Darnold. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Back to throw, Darnold. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jackson Smith and Jigba. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter, out of his hands fast, into the receiver.
And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Lutz good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was capped off by a Jackson Smith and Jigba touchdown catch. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Cowboys offense and Mac Jones making their way back out. And he's come out of the gates hot. He's been on target with his throws, and that's reflected in the numbers as they'll look to keep it going here. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Pat Surtain up to make the play. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 32. Here comes third and the length of the football. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Myers' kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Eagles offense making their way back out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC. Well, including this week, 3 weeks remain in the regular season, Charles, and it is going to be interesting to see how this playoff picture sorts itself out before we head into the postseason.
Competitive, entertaining postseason, that's what we're always striving for. But I think we get it during the regular season, too, because you never know how things are going to go during the final weeks of the season. Every team pulling out all the stops to get a better seed or just to get one of those 7 seats at the table.
10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38 as they've got it as we resume action. Completes to Shakir once again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Darnold. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now it's Darnold. Short throw caught by Dulcich. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 3rd and 5. Here's Darnold. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Darnold. Over the middle, he's got Shenault. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Throwing again on 2nd down. Darnold, throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Evan Ingram, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Eagles have moved out in front. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
Throwing, Jones. He's got his man. That's the rookie from Florida State. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Now a give to Jacobs running right. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down. Once again, it's Jacobs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. This offense so far on third down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now Jones. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Out right to Bourne. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. Back to throw. Jones. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions. They need a yard here. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. They'll run right here with Jacobs. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Here's Jacobs from the gun. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Out of the gun now on third down. Jones hit and the ball's out. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead. And it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Myers' kick is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Sam Darnold leading the offense out for their next possession. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route, too.
And he's got Smith and Jigba. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. They'll look to throw here on first down. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Wow, so wipe out the INT, roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He gets it complete to Harris. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Looking to throw again on second down. Darnold. And that one too wide and incomplete. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. The kick by Lutz is good, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with it. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Eagles offense and Sam Darnold headed back out there. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime. So many times we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And his throw is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Motion man is Shakir. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's incomplete. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out, and now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Myers connects on the PAT, and that gives them a 3-point lead. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense and Jackson Smith and Jigba getting ready to go back to work. And he was pretty much unguardable in that first half. You see the numbers there as they try to add to him here in this third quarter. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Now Darnold. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Back to throw here. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And the Cowboys are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Able to find his man, Kraft. From the 31, here's 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, Jones. His throw incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Jones from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Myers' kick is good, and that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice win for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. The Eagles' offense set to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Darnold now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Harris running straight ahead. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Here's a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Cowboys' 46-yard line.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Shakir hauls it in. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. The kick by Lutz is good. And that will bring the deficit back down to 3. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
The Dallas offense back out onto the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Throw left side complete. That's Coleman. And he will have a Cowboys first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Jacobs. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Back to throw now on 1st down. That's taken in by Kraft. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Jacobs will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Jacobs again, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Josh Jacobs hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw, Darnold. A short throw to Ingram, and he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. To throw is Darnold. That's going to be caught. It's Chenault. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. To the air again, Darnold. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Darnold. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Darnold. It's Najee Harris now on back-to-back plays with a catch. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down. So a big one coming now for Will Lutz. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. The kick by Lutz is good, and this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Cowboys offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Open man is born and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Throwing Jones. The pass caught by Olave. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Now, these two teams, you might remember, met earlier in the year in Arlington with the Cowboys winning that ball game. So they're trying to win here in Philadelphia to capture the season series. Counter play with Jacobs. And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 37. 77 yards rushing for him now to this point. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Running is Jacobs. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He's going to get it again, just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Myers' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Darnold. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Passing lanes, tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete a pass.
Gets this complete to Smith and Jigba.
In this situation, the dictation is coming from the defense, right? They're going to tell you, you can have 6, 7 yards, do that all the way downfield. Just go ahead and take the time off the clock. I think they've got to start attacking vertically a lot more.
And that is incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here we go. This is 4th down. They'll try and run the option. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Down to a knee goes Jones, and that should just about seal it.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something, and they did in this one. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys, and we talk so